What makes CEO 2016 so important is that if we reverse time a year back at CEO 2015, I was slated to go to the tournament. People had high expectations, as well as myself, of course, that I would perform very well. This was around the time where I was pretty dominant. Sadly, I did not make it out of pools. Now, making it out of pools essentially it's very important. If you lost in your pool, you're in loser's bracket, and if you lose again, you're not making it out. And so I lost twice. I lost in winners finals and losers finals of my pool, and I didn't make it out. Now, I was embarrassed and ashamed because, of course, you know, I'm a top player. I didn't make it out of my pool. People were flipping out, wondering, wow, where's NAKAT in bracket? Where's NAKAT in bracket? You know, it's very shameful. And so that took a huge hit to my confidence. And so CEO 26 is important because it was literally me, you know, it was a second chance a year later to prove that that tournament didn't mean shit. Let's focus on what's going on right now. So day one of CEO was, of course, the stressful day. This is the day where pools were happening, and there were a lot of stacked pools. I wouldn't say that I thought the pools were out of this world insane, but later on I would be proved actually that the pools were insane and nobody was expecting what was to come. You had top players back to back either getting knocked into losers or they drowned. Trella, someone that many people slated to actually have a chance at winning the tournament, he didn't make it out. He didn't make it out of his pool. He lost to Jade's Bowser Jr. and a Lucario. Two players that nobody ever heard of. Ally knocked into losers. There are so many people that just, it was crazy. It was insane. Because you got people from all around the corners of the room. Yo, Mars just lost to this Pikachu player. And we're like, what? Like nobody knows what was happening. So by the end of the day, I was super duper focused on my pool. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to hug anybody. I just wanted to play the game, make it out of my pool. That was the main focus. Day one was get first seed or bust. That's it. The first major threat in my pool was Soul. He's widely considered the best Little Mac player in the world. Definitely plays a very unique style, very tilt heavy. He is what I'd like to say, a personality that Smash Brothers needs, competitive Smash, because you know, most players, they just dress up, go to the tournament, play the game, bam. This man actually puts on the boxing gloves, shorts, an everlast boxing getup like a robe. He really gets into character, so you can tell that this man is dedicated to Little Mac. I've never seen him switch to another character, not even in a friendly. But there is a little bit of intimidation factor to that, not from me perhaps, but from other players. They see that like, damn, this guy's the real deal, man. This guy's the best Little Mac. I'm about to get hit with something I've never seen in my life.
You would think, oh, just bad for Mac because you can just camp the platforms.
Right now, though, these platforms are actually for Little Mac to land because the cat is relentless.
0% taken right now. He's playing a literal perfect round, and that's where the platform helps him out.
Kind of like Bayonetta.
Exactly. The cat is going to play Catch Me If You Can. This man's Leonardo DiCaprio right now.
This is very rare. The cat took the stock in 1 minute. Oh my goodness. Combo
already.
CLG, I see why you sponsored the boy.
Wow.
And they did take very expensive notes on Soul. I actually read the notes.
The Teto! And the back nose going to take it. 2 stock,
So,
80%. That was a completely dominating match. Special armor or you know.
Unspaced though, it's not going to work.
It's not that great.
Is he going to wait for it? Okay, and beautiful conversion coming in from the cat. I was a little interested to know if...
that's going to be the stock. He's going to go for that down tilted force smash maybe to try to break the
up B
shield.
actually kills. At about 110%, down tilt up B does kill. And using his super armor to get through the cat.
And that's going to take it. A clean 2-0 from the cat.
And so when I played Soul, I was pretty confident going into the match, especially with my knowledge of Little Mac in general. And I'd say it was a convincing 2-0. Like, he's definitely a great player, but at the end of the day, it's Little Mac. So that's how my first match went. So winners finals, and this is the guy that I actually studied the most in my pool, was Zenyu. Zenyu is considered the third best Mario player in the world, right behind Ally and Anti. And Zenyu, actually, I was very interested in playing him because I have beaten Ally and Anti before.
Don't get scared just because he has really, really good combos. I think John's neutral is actually better than Zenyu.
Okay. So in my mind, I'm like, all right, my track record versus Mario isn't actually bad. And while Zenyu may be the third best, I am pretty confident that I can beat him.
So they don't want to do it. And they have a lot of respect for each other, obviously, the way they're playing.
Yeah, you can tell. Back air, send him off stage, that flood, not fighting his
Oh my
there.
goodness, it's a genius F smash to go through. They want to try to go, oh, hey,
Wow.
that was very smart.
Not only did he cape it away, he punished him for it.
Yeah, and that was possibly the only way to punish him for it. Hate the roll as if he was going to trump, and the Cat called it out, just jumps and says, nope, I'm not going to give it to you.
And that's going to take it.
Caught him with the Aaliyah. First you don't succeed.
Pick yourself up and try again.
I don't know where this happened when the Cat stuck. Okay.
Oh man, just up air. Battle of the Domes.
He hawked him, chased him so
Wow.
far. Connected and gets the kill. Really good stuff coming from the Cat.
Goes. And the neutral air takes it.
Okay, and he caught him with the get off my stage, boy.
Both games were close. I was able to come out ahead, and that marks the end of my pool. So, you know, the guy that got destroyed, the last CEO that didn't make it out, actually makes it out first seed this time a year later. And so that was a very refreshing feeling as well, because it's literally like a slap in the face to haters or any doubters. And I knew that I was gonna have to continue on through the tournament to keep proving my worth. But more so, I wasn't trying to prove anything to anybody but myself mostly. It definitely was a big relief on my mindset, and I was able to enjoy the rest of the day, because when you're at a tournament, I like to say it's fun all the time, but it is actually very stressful to be a competitor.
Good job, by the way. Yeah, good shit. You didn't adapt to anything that you were. Who made it out? Who made it out? Yeah! Damn right!
After my pool, I actually went out to eat with Astro. They took me, PPU, Void, and SFED out. Keitaro as well, CLG Smash team. And of course, I had a good time conversing with the rest of the CLG Smash team and Astro, of course, our brand new sponsor. They treated us very nicely, and it was a blast. Day 2, I was really looking forward to, because I had to fight 2 matchups that were heavily in my favor, actually. I had to fight Sonic and Diddy Kong, and my track record versus both of those characters are really, really good. I had to fight True Blue and C3PL. Fun fact, actually, that apparently most people attribute them to making it that far to brackets, people getting upsetted. Like Ally was in True Blue's bracket, Ally lost to Blue Beast, True Blue beat Blue Beast, I fight True Blue. I fought True Blue, Sonic, I went Fox, whereas day 1 I went like primarily Ness, if not all Ness. Day 2 was Fox time, because against Sonic, I don't like fighting a character that fast with Ness, it's very annoying, where Fox actually wins the matchup, and I'm very good at it. So I 2-0'd True Blue pretty solidly. I had to wait a long time to fight C3PL, but I didn't really do any research on either of them because of my track record versus the characters. I was extremely confident going into the matches. And so when I fought C3PL, I had it in my mind, like, I'd be really surprised if I lose this match. And if he did beat me, congratulations, good job, you know, knocks me off of that idea that, yeah, I'm broken versus Diddy, but I feel like I'm pretty broken versus Diddy Kong.
Hold up.
And the
good
patience. That was smart. That was smart. He's just making some good adjustments and good decisions at this point. Very impressive. But the Cat able to sneak in that back air.
I think that shield grab in there. Okay. Kind of expecting another grab right there. Oh,
Okay.
Jukes?
Oh, no,
never
not
mind.
like that. That is the worst thing to happen to a player like C3PO. I'm done. I'm done. And so is C3PO off a dash attack to up there.
Still, no, here, that was just smart stuff right there by C3PO. The Cat's kind of waiting for him now. Finally gets himself a stock here. So can he get himself back into this game? 109% though. His landing back, or landing on stage back up.
That's it.
The back air,
That's
yep.
it. Yep. That's it. He just needed one good hit. That percent was too high for C3PO. And the Cat, last year the man couldn't get out of pools. this year top 16.
So I was able to 2-0 him as well. Unfortunate, he actually SD'd one of the games, which kind of sucked because he was doing very well game 1. I felt like I prepared way more for day 1 than day 2. I felt like the matches day 1 were also harder as well. That's pretty much day 2 in a nutshell. Well, day 2 matches. Good games to both of those guys. So day 3 was, I'd say, not the most important, but the hardest. It was death day, essentially. I had to fight Mr. R, the possible best Sheik in the world. I was preparing a lot in the morning. I was actually sleeping, thinking about the matches a lot. I had Acid take a lot of notes because these were the important matches. You know, these matches dictate whether or not I'm gonna get into top 8, which was my goal, one of my goals. To get into top 8, to play on the big stage, to play in the ring at the hardest tournament of the summer, possibly. And I fought Mr. R, and I was very confident versus Sheik. Still am pretty confident versus Sheik. I couldn't go Ness because that matchup is really bad. So I had to rely on Fox, who I've been practicing a lot more recently, and I went Pikachu.
Pretty confident. I got to play against the cat. He was my housemate for 3 months. I didn't play him much, but pretty confident. Yeah, I think I can do it.
There's a lot on the line for both these guys. Of these exchanges thus far. Love the neutral air, converts it to the bouncing fish.
He's done sometimes going for sell. Oh, okay, so caught him coming out of shield right there with a nice back hip.
Oh, wow. Loving it, and that is just
there, no. All right. I was like, please get this up smash.
Yes. That was Mr. R knew, but the cat knew it was his best chance. Oh, but Mr. R able to clutch it out.
On that platform. Yeah, it's going to take. Okay, very nice.
Mr. R just hunting this man down. Oh, that was so sexy right there.
Oh, you can really call it right there.
He does it again. And that's where you know you put the fear into a man. When it's
the
only
cat is getting, okay, here we go. So there it is. He's actually trying to catch the ball off the platform.
Oh,
and wow. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
That man got hit with the shin. Not even the leg, dog, the shin.
Now, my Fox, I don't say, it got close, but it wasn't enough to beat him, especially with all the Fox experience he does have. So my Fox still has room to grow. But Pikachu, Pikachu brought him to 2 last hit situations, like down to the wire. There was a point where I feel like I had him trapped on the ledge for 1.5 minutes, and I couldn't kill him. And to me, that's more of a testament not to my skill, because I was making the reads, making the punishes, but the character couldn't kill. And I felt like, you know, as the meta has progressed, Pikachu has fallen off in a way where Pikachu's edge guarding is rather obvious now, and Pikachu's kill options are not true. Pikachu doesn't really have true kill confirms. So if I can't kill him, a character that got lighter and struggles with killing, how am I gonna, I can't kill him. What am I doing? So in my mind, you know, that kind of made me not really want to play Pikachu anymore. It sucked because I got 3-0'd, but I don't think it's unheard of where top players 3-0 each other or reverse 3-0 each other. So I didn't count it as a big deal. Hyuga, I definitely took a lot of notes on the same day though, so I wasn't prepared. So he was my loser's match. And I've never fought a Toon Link that level in my life, let alone fighting Toon Link. It took me by surprise, definitely. I went Ness, and I'm still confident, especially knowing now what I know now, that I can do it with Ness.
Or maybe he did it.
I think he just remembered why he stopped playing.
I mean, it's not to say that he could. Okay, never mind.
Nicely done. Following him right to the ground. Up smash close.
Oh, hold up deep.
Yeah, that really last minute 4 there.
Nice.
Okay,
Send a
let's
message.
go.
Send a message.
The cat not ready to give that stock just yet. Oh, but
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
he
have a choice.
That's pretty much been the entire first part of this game. Getting in and getting down, and he just can't do either or of them right there. The back hit of down smash. Getting hit with literally everything, and he just cannot get down. Manages to get himself a back air in here, though. 69%. But short.
Oh, no.
Is that going to be it?
Adios.
Definitely want to rematch Hyuga again. He's an exceptional player, definitely one of the best in the world from Mexico, and he just beat me. Game 1 was pretty bad, actually. I got 2 stocked. That sucked. But I was learning along the way. And then the next 2 games were very close. Almost, you know, I almost took them, but I lost at the end of the day. So that was another 3-0. But when you look at the bracket that Hyuga had, Hyuga went on a tear, to be honest. 3-0'd me, 3-0'd False. He 2-1'd Nairo right before. Automatically, you can already tell that this guy's legit. Like, this guy's really good. I lost to 2 amazing players, 2 of the best players in the world. I learned a lot during those sets. There are more tournaments to come. I can play them again. But I will say, though, I was actually really upset at the sheer fact that I didn't make top 8. I was really sad. It's probably the saddest that I've ever been in my career, because it was almost as if I was following the storybook where the kid gets destroyed in the beginning, i.e. CO 2015, and then he comes back again harder and he's gonna make top 8, he's gonna play in the big stage, only to lose the match right before to make it into top 8. And to me, that was kind of tragic, but my will to compete is back, essentially. And that's why CL26 is also the mark of something special for me, because not only was it a second chance at redeeming myself for the last CEL, but it was a second chance at getting the old Nakat back. The way the old Nakat played, the way the old Nakat thought, it was rough. I'll just tell you guys that. And I really attribute my recovery to those people that I had in my corner, to my fans especially, because they definitely helped. They supported me along the way. Like anybody that's still here especially, they've been with me during the best days, the worst days, middle days, and they're still here. The Onet boys and Oneta girls. I couldn't really do anything without all those people in my corner, and then I owe it to myself, of course, for finally getting over that mental slump. And that's why I'm always saying that the way you think is very important, because you can execute everything perfectly, but if your mind is in a really bad spot, you're done. Your mind is the most important thing. The way you think is the most important thing when you compete. And come CEO 2016, had I not gotten over all that garbage that I was getting tight over, I'd probably be in a bad spot, or the same spot. So yeah, guys, it's safe to say that I'm back.